Okay, Hayom Yom for Yud Beis Kislev. Today's the year of my grandfather, Mordechai ben Chun Halevi. That's Nishmasai. Uh, Baruch Shepatrani, which is the bracha recited by a father of a 13-year-old boy at the first Torah reading following his son's attaining the age of bar mitzvah. My grandfather was actually 13 when his father passed away. It's on the Siddur page 70. He said without mentioning God's name or kinghood. This is according to the Lubavitch custom only. It is said on Mondays, Thursdays, and Rosh Chodesh, not only on Shabbat. We have a tradition attributed to the Baal Shem Tov. When one hears an uncomplimentary report about another Jew, even if he does not know the individual referred to, he should be very deeply pained. For one of these two is certainly in the wrong. If what they are saying about the individual is true, then he is defective. And if it is not true, then the talebearer is in an unhealthy situation. It says in another place in Hayom Yom that mentions the Gemara that 3 people are killed or are judged when Lashon Hara is spoken. The person speaking, the person being spoken to, and the one being spoken about. This is always interesting to me. Is my grandfather's yahrzeit. He when my father was born, his wife wanted to name him Yisrael after a famous rabbi, and my grandfather said that rabbi lived 62 years old. You want your son, your firstborn son, to have this kind of luck to live 62 years. So she said, yeah, he was a famous. I don't care if that's the luck. The name is what's carrying the person. So they named him Israel, and sure enough, he lived 62 years, and he passed away in the 62nd year, in his 63rd year, but at the age of 62. And I think it's the Baal Shem Tov, because Israel ben Eliezer was the Baal Shem Tov, and he lived 62 years also. So very important to study from Lashon Hara, and the Baal Shem Tov's message here is basically, from any angle you want to attack it, this is a very serious thing that's going on. Either the person being spoken about is something's bad about him, and that should really ache you, because if there's something wrong with him, it means because the Jews are just one entity, they're one source, they're one thing. So basically, if something's defective about, let's say, your left finger, it's going to affect the whole body. So here's something bad about a Jew. You shouldn't let it slide off your back. It should really get to you. It should really irk you. You should go to seek out how you can help this Jew, how you can atone for this situation, how you can get involved. And if it's just Lashon Hara, if it's just a talebearer, then this is a very unhealthy situation. Why is this person feeling the need to go out and slander someone for no good reason? If he's doing it, if he wants to tell you something so you can help, okay. But if he's making up a tale, how unhealthy is that? And then you should be worried for the talebearer situation. He's going out making Lashon Hara for no good reason. So may God Almighty bless us all to see each other truly as brothers. Thank you so much.